You're looking for a screen that you can set up once and forget about, something that runs reliably all day, every day, looks good in the space, and actually earns you a return on the money you spend. You don't want a glossy marketing sheet full of feature jargon. You want to know whether this display will stay bright in a bustling lobby, stay quiet in a conference room, and keep its picture sharp when you're looping a promotional video for weeks on end. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The hesitation most buyers feel is perfectly normal. Commercial displays sit in high traffic areas. They're often the first thing a customer notices, and a bad purchase can mean wasted budget, constant maintenance calls, and a look that ages the whole environment. When you step into the commercial signage category, the things that separate an need-to-have from a need-to-have are less about pixel counts and more about how the unit behaves when you push it 24/7. Brightness consistency, glare control, and an easy mounting system become the real workhorses. For the Samsung QM55R, the headline specs, a 55-inch 4K UHD panel, 500 nits brightness and a non-glare surface, are the starting line. What matters after that is how those numbers translate into day-to-day reality. In a typical office lobby with overhead lighting and some natural light coming through windows, the 500 nit rating gives you a clear, readable image without washing out the colors. The non-glare coating prevents reflections from the ceiling lights, meaning a digital menu or a welcome video stays legible even when someone stands right in front of the screen. Who should actually buy this thing? Small to mid-sized businesses that need a permanent digital sign for product promos, wayfinding, or internal communications will find a good home for the QM55R. It's also a solid match for meeting rooms that already use Cisco WebEx kits. The built-in compatibility means you can turn the display into a full-size video wall for conference calls without hunting for extra adapters. If you run a boutique coffee shop and want a sleek screen that can loop your specials all day, the slim design and clean cable management make it look like it belongs on the wall, not on a cluttered stand. On the flip side, if you're a home user looking for a TV to binge-watch Netflix, or a retailer who needs a superb bright billboard-level display for an outdoor storefront, you'll likely be better off elsewhere. The 500 nit output is solid for indoor use but will struggle under direct sunlight, and the 55-inch size can overwhelm a tiny breakout area, making the viewing angle less comfortable for a group of people. The practical strengths of the QM55 start with that upscaling engine. Samsung's intelligent UHD upscaling takes any 1080p or lower content and bumps it up to 4K, smoothing out the picture so that even older promotional videos look cleaner on the big screen. In a real-world scenario, I've seen a regional office feed a standard definition corporate announcement into the display. The upscaler made the text readable without needing to recreate the file at a higher resolution. HDMI and Wi-Fi inputs mean you can connect a simple media player or stream directly from a network share, keeping the setup lean. The system-on-chip architecture reduces the need for an external PC, which translates to lower power draw and fewer moving parts that could fail over time. And because the panel is designed for continuous operation, the warranty stretches 3 years, a decent safety net for a commercial environment, especially when you factor in the reduced maintenance cost of a non-glare surface that doesn't need frequent cleaning. No product is without trade-offs, and the QM55R has a few that are worth flagging before you click Add to Cart. First, the 500 nit brightness, while ample for most indoor spaces, will look muted in a bright atrium or a store with floor-to-ceiling windows. In those cases you'd either need to add shading or look at a higher brightness unit, which bumps the price up considerably. Second, the display doesn't come with a built-in media player that runs Android or Tizen apps, so you'll need an external solution for anything beyond a static image or a simple video loop. That's not a deal-breaker if you already have a content management system, but it does add a small layer of complexity for smaller operations that hoped for an all.